The saddest thing about Snoop Dogg currently is that his legacy is forever tarnished. The thing about legacy that people do not understand is that your legacy is your most prominent work. It is not your children. It is not even the family that you came from, even if it is a prominent and wealthy family. That is not your legacy. Your legacy is your work and your most prominent work. It's not even your body of work. You could have done a lot of amazing work like Snoop Dogg has, with the music that he has put out, how far he's come from where he started, and even his current work. Like, he's been around for so long and he's been successful now for so long, and his success continues to grow over time. He did not lose his career or lose focus or go out of the limelight like many other rappers do. He has grown so much. And the worst part of all of this is that that performance that he did at the crypto rally, that would be his most prominent work in comparison to everything that he has done, because that particular act affects so many people and people were very vocal about it. There are people that do not know Snoop's music, but they know what he has done to his own people. And even if they don't care about him or don't care to really get to know him, they would still hold that against him, because it is difficult to respect someone that would betray people that trust in him and do something so insanely offensive to a lot of people because of money or opportunities or to be affiliated with a group of people. There, I'm not surprised, because I'm sure there's a lot of men of a certain mentality that would do anything to be a part of the four, with Elon and Jeff Bezos and all of them, that close knit group. There's a lot of men that would give anything to be a part of that group, of that clique. So honestly, I think that even if there was no money offered to these guys and they were just asked to perform, including Snoop, they probably would have taken the opportunity if they were guaranteed to be a part of the group, because their affiliation with that group would get them so many opportunities, at least for the next 4 years. And I'm sure they would have jumped at it. But it's really sad. Personally, I'm not surprised. Ever since Snoop cheated on his wife with Selena, and the way that he went about it, it's not so much what he did, because they all do this, at least majority of them do, but it's the way he went about it. It was so disrespectful to his wife and his family. I never really saw him the same way after that, but apparently a lot of people forgot about that, or they for some reason think that he's still a decent person and who did that to his family. But you cannot be a decent person and act that way. It was just so callous, so disrespectful, just ridiculous. And he never really gave like a heartfelt apology, like a public, like something heartfelt to let people know how regretful he was. He ignored it for a very long time when the blogs were posting him and Selena. And it's really sad that this is what his legacy will be. All the way down in history, he will be known as the person who did this, okay? Who turned his back on his people at a time such as this, where so many people are anxious and afraid and just wondering about what their future is going to look like, and he just did not even care. This is what his legacy will be. This is what people will remember. This is the first thing that people will remember when they think about him. And even if they forgive him, because people are fickle, especially fans, they can easily forgive things. I mean, they forgave him for cheating on his wife and almost forgot about that. So I will not be surprised if the same happens a few years down the line and he has a concert or something and a whole bunch of people show up and it's like, okay, what happened to the outrage? But yeah, so this is going to be his legacy throughout history. Even if he does work that sort of outshines this, I can't imagine what else he could do to outshine the negativity of this performance, or his support of the current administration. I cannot imagine what he would do to make people begin to forget this and make that his new legacy. I just cannot imagine it. So unless it does something that is way bigger than this will be his legacy for as long as he is remembered. He has just made his previous work almost obsolete. People are still going to listen to his music and watch his movies and his shows, and he's still going to have fans, but this will hang over him forever. And the worst part of it is the worse the people are treated in this administration, the worse people are going to feel towards him. Even though he probably did not really think it would get as bad as it is getting, nobody cares about that. People will think, well, you should have known, you should have guessed, you should have assumed that things are going to get really bad. And he's been in the industry for so long. He's not a child. He should have used his discernment to not support something that is so negative towards his own people. So yeah, people are gonna hold that against him as the administration gets worse and worse. That is how badly people are going to think of him. And it's really sad that this is his new legacy. No amount of children that he has is going to change it. No amount of money, shows, or anything that he does. He can build schools. He will go down in history as one of the people that supported this administration. And it's really sad. Anyway, I was just thinking about it and I was like, wow, this man has tarnished his legacy forever. And I just wanted to make a quick video about it. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next one.